Alright, what is up YouTube? We are back with another how to sound like video. In the last video, which was Hobo Johnson, I asked y'all to give me a suggestion for another artist to do. I got a suggestion from Demetrio and he said that I should do a Zach FARACHE video. I was super excited. I love Zach FARACHE and I love Versace or verzache. However you say it. On the Zach FARACHE account, he makes a little lo-fi, groovy. He likes to play ukulele and have trap drums in the background.
I just want you
First thing that we're going to do is we're going to go find a ukulele on YouTube. So let's do that right now. Let's type in prettiest ukulele song in the world. This is perfect. So let's download this and throw it into Ableton. So before we throw the audio in, let's set the BPM to 118. Boom. You can set the BPM to whatever you want, but I think 118 is going to be a good number. So let's throw in our audio. All right. Let's go to our downloads. Let's type in ukulele. There we go. Let's throw it into our audio section. And now it's going to be a little stretched. If you can hear that. So we're going to double click on it. We're going to press warp and then warp again. So now it's on time. And it looks like this is where the ukulele is. So let's crop this. So we're going to go right here. Control E. We're going to delete all that. Now let's delete these two MIDI tracks. Boom, boom. And now we're going to use these little warp markers to set it on time. So let's move this to a interval right here. And now let's play this. So this is the first note. So let's grab this, drag it right here. Alright, so we're done after that, so we can press Control E and we can delete that. But I also want the intro, so let's drag that out. So now we have the intro, but I think it's a little too high, so let's lower it down. I like that. And it's on time, which is good. So now let's just go right into our bass. So we're going to delete that. We're going to insert MIDI track, go over to our instruments, and y'all already know what kind of bass I'm going to choose. Hip-hop sub-bass. So we didn't play this ukulele, so we don't know the notes that are being played. So a good way to learn what notes he's playing is we're going to double-click on audio, we're going to go to audio effects, we're going to go down to tuner, we're going to drag it in, and now let's play this. So it looks like he's playing an A flat, which is a G sharp, and it looks like he's also playing a C sharp. So let's draw out our bass to match that. So we're going to do Control Shift M, insert a MIDI selection, and now let's draw out our bass. You don't have to follow what I'm doing exactly, you can if you want to, but let's just draw out a bass that matches our ukulele. Alright, let's listen to the 808 with the ukulele. Alright, it's sounding good. So let's structure this beat. So we're going to drag this out. Control D, Control D. So now we have 3 selections, and let's put the bass. Let's put the bass right here. So this is when the drop's going to be. So before the drop, we want a lot of percussive sounds going around our ears because that's what Zach FARACHE likes to do. So we're going to get like a chain, we're going to get some like weird lo-fi claps, and we're just going to throw them all in. So we're going to insert an audio track. Let's do the chains first. So I'm going to go over here, I'm going to find my chain sound. So now we have our chain sound. So we're going to do the same thing that we did with ukulele, and we're going to use these warp markers to put the chain on time. So there's that. There's that. Just put them all on these intervals so it stretches out well. So I think we're just going to do that, and then we can do Control D and duplicate it all out. So let's give this a listen. It's a little too, let's move it right there. I like that better. Alright, so our chains aren't done yet. I'm going to double click on our chains, go to Audio Effects. Let's throw in an EQ3. And this EQ3, we're going to take out all the lows and all the mids. So it's just going to be the highs. So that's how you mix and master, is you take out the frequencies that you don't need. So we're just going to duplicate this all out into the bass. So now let's work on our snare. Our snare is going to be a combination of a triangle and a weird clap. So let's find our triangle first. There we go. Let's move it right there. We want the snare to be a little rare, so just like that. So let's give this a listen. It's a little too high. Let's bring it down one. That sounds good. So now let's add our clap. I like that. Let's bring it right here. Now let's give this a listen. It's a little too high. Let's bring it down. Alright, so far it's found. Alright, so now on this triangle and the snare, let's do the same thing. Let's put this EQ3 on these. So an easy way to just add the same EQ that's on this chain is hold down Control. Boom, it added to that one. Hold down Control. Boom, added onto our clap. But I don't really want our clap to have the highs. See, we don't want that. We want to bring the mids in. Let's bring the highs actually down a little bit. I like that. Now let's listen to the triangle. I like that. It's a little too loud. Let's bring the highs down. Alright, so the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to add some hi-hats. So we're going to insert an audio track. Let's go to our closed hats. I really like the pitched hat, so we're just going to add this. And we're going to make the second pitch. We're going to make the second hat a little lighter, so we're going to do Control D, double click on this, and bring it down a little bit. And then we're going to just do Control D all the way through. So let's solo the hats and see what it sounds like. It's a little too high, so we're going to bring it down one, and then we're going to add just a little bit more. There we go, I like that. Alright, so let's listen to what the drop sounds like. We're going to get this, and we're going to duplicate it out so we have our clap. And when the drop happens, let's take out this, that. And let's throw in our intro. So we're going to grab this, hold down Control, bring it right here. Boom. Let's listen to our drop now. Alright, so I'm going to go touch up the beat, and I'm going to add some vocals to it. It's going to sound awful, but you'll be able to listen to the whole song on SoundCloud. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and comment down below on what you want me to do the next video on. I'll give you a shout out, any kind of artist that you want. I might choose you and make my next video for you. Do not forget to subscribe. We're almost at 1K, and hit that bell so you can get a notification.
My baby girl asking where we're running to. I just gotta get out here with you, baby. Out here with you, girl. No, see exactly where we're going to be. So let's just keep it like the high, 'cause it's life in the fast lane. Life in the fast lane.